Hi, this is Stan Dubin, and welcome to the Hiring Tips Podcast. I've written over 150 hiring tips, and almost all of them offer advice on how to hire someone. This tip will be a bit different. It will focus more on your viewpoint of hiring. Now, I realize I'll be preaching to the choir with many of you, but, well, I enjoy a little preaching here and there. First, let me read a few quotes from a number of CEOs. From Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks, quote, "We employ 200,000 people, so I can make the case, and I have for years, that the most important discipline at Starbucks is human resources," end quote. Kevin Ryan, CEO of DoubleClick, a Google subsidiary, realized this about hiring, quote, "I used to think business was 50% having the right people. Now I think it's 80%. The best way to be productive is to have a great team, so I spend more time than most CEOs on human resources," end quote. This next one is from Lee Iacocca, famous for steering Chrysler Automotive away from bankruptcy and into record profits. Quote, "I hire people brighter than me, and then I get out of their way," end quote. And last but not least, the late Steve Jobs had this view of the importance of hiring. Quote, "I have participated in the hiring of maybe 5,000 plus people in my life, so I take it very seriously," end quote. Now, I understand that these quotes are from CEOs of large companies, and a good number of you run much smaller businesses. But on any scale, just how important is hiring the right person? I'm thinking 99 out of 100 of you will say it's very important. But for many of us, it's also a juggling match. How much time do we spend trying to find the right person, juggled with filling the position that needs filling and hoping for the right person the next time? I know from speaking to many business owners that part of that thought process also includes, is the right person really out there? So a fair or even a large amount of compromise occurs. I understand. It's not easy. And it can be frustrating to cast a net out there, and what comes back is not what you really need and want. So, what to do? Well, you're certainly familiar with the following slogans. You've got to have the right attitude. If you have the right frame of mind, anything's possible. Success comes to those who believe. And there are many others like those. Now, I'm not here to give you airy-fairy advice, but I do believe if you have a fairly strong conviction to hire the right person and, underscore, and that individual is out there, you have a much better chance of making that happen. If your conviction along this line has taken a number of hits and you've accumulated too many losses on wanting but not getting the right person, then I have this advice for you. Change your mind. That's the one thing all of us are extremely capable of doing. Change your mind. In a completely new and fresh unit of time, put the correct emphasis on hiring the right person and develop a clean viewpoint that this person is out there and is eager to be part of your team. As my Jewish mom used to say, when offering chicken soup as the cure for just about anything, well, it couldn't hurt. And from a hiring point of view, it just might help. So feel free to change your mind and determine the right people are out there. Thank you for listening. In addition to our podcast, we have a service that will help you hire honest, trustworthy, and dependable staff. Watch our 3-minute video at thetestingservice.com. Once again, that's thetestingservice.com.